Hi, Rick here. Big ongoing argument at the moment with various political parties and obviously concerning the people coming over by boat from France. Lots of things about need to be sent back, etc., etc. One question nobody has asked is why are the French sending them over? Right, consider the following. France is about twice the size of the UK. Its population is smaller than the UK. France does not have a problem with Muslims because France has its own overseas territories, with one of which is a Muslim country. So Muslims have been coming and going between that country and France for many, many years, decades, possibly a couple of centuries. So that's not the problem. The problem is they don't like us. Despite the fact we've saved their asses from German occupation twice, they still can't forgive us for kicking their asses more than once in wars that either we've started against them or they've started against us. So what they're doing is they are using these people, these immigrants, to they're basically financially weaponising them. This is what they want them to be over here, because everyone that arrives costs us money to look after, and that's money that we can't spend on health services for our own people, can't spend on increasing pensions, can't spend on bettering, rebuilding schools, all the other bits and pieces that our tax money goes to, because we're spending it on looking after the boat people. This is why they've started to escort them over with their own warships to make sure they arrive in our country, to make sure that they get taken on board by a British vessel and taken to the UK and not returned back to France, where their plan would be defeated. Every one of these immigrants costs British pounds to process, and so it even costs us money to kick them back out and send them somewhere else. So bearing that in mind, I think it's about time we taught the French a lesson, a financial lesson. French government now wholly owns EDF. EDF make a profit in this purely from this country, from the customers in this country, of 3.6 billion. Well, that's last year's profit. What is going to be 25, 26 tax year, we don't know yet. It will be bigger, I'm sure. So there's so many people we can get that are EDF customers to shift to another provider, even if it means you end up having to pay maybe 1 or 2% more for your energy. Wouldn't it be good to send a financial kick in the teeth to the French? Imagine if half of their customers in the UK switched, and including commercial customers here, and their profits plummeted. Do you think they would get the message? Would you think they would ask, how come the Brits are not buying French energy? Why do you think they're not subscribing to our services? Why do you think they've cut ties with people like other companies that are French, Suez, Veolia? Stop using their services for your bins. Send a message. Right, okay. And the French people start to moan, oh, look, profits in the UK from our operations, they're plummeted. Why? And they start asking the questions, and the Brits stand up and go, because we've had enough of you sending your fucking boat people over here to try and destabilise our economy. So we're destabilising your economy to see how much you like not having that much money to play around with. So spread this video. Let's see how many people we can get to switch from EDF or to stop buying services from French companies. Now, I will admit, yes, I do own two vehicles, a Renault and a Citroen, which I've had for many, many years. They're both French. When I need parts for them, I don't go to the manufacturers. No, I look around. I buy. I mean, the clutch I fitted came from Germany. From a German manufacturer on my Citroen. I'm about to buy some ABS parts for my van. They'll be coming from an Italian company, not from Renault. Get the drift? Send them a message. Send them a financial two-fingered salute. Give the French what they need. A kick in the bollocks financially. And at that point, they might realise that we've had enough. If our government won't stop the boat people, we'll stop supporting the French government financially. When they start to lose billions of income from not having any customers in the UK, what are they going to do? They're going to stop sending the boat people over because they can't afford to keep doing that. Right, that's my little rant over. Thank you.